Hi guys, Jules from the Resonator here. Today I'm going to have another go at the Northern Lights pendants. I'm using a different mould and I'm going to try this time, instead of using mica powder and black colouring in resin, I'm going to try painting them on with some acrylic paint. So I bought these acrylic paints. They're just from Hobbycraft. I had a really good deal on them. It was £4 for a set of 6. I bought this one because I really love these colours. And I bought this one specifically because I needed the black and I needed some white. But I know I'm going to have a use for these other colours here as well. And then when I got to the till, they were £2 a set instead of £4 a set. So that was a bonus. I also bought a little set of brushes because I'm going to need some fine brushes, and these were £3 for a set of 4, I believe. The others in this set slightly thicker and a much thicker one. They're really nice and soft, so they should work quite well. So I'm going to this time, like I said, try painting the trees with black acrylic paint to see if that gives them more definition, because I think that's the thing that's lacking in this. And this time I'm going to make the colours, instead of using mica powder, I'm going to use the Let's Resin alcohol inks, just a little bit in some UV resin, and see how that works. So let's see if I get a better end result. We'll see. So just to save a little bit of time, what I've already done is prepared. Let's move these out of the way a second. I've prepared these 2 cavities in this cabochon mould, and I've already laid down a thin layer. Oh, there's a hair in that one. Let's hope that's not in my resin and that it's only just dropped out of my head. Yeah, thank God for that. I've already prepared them with some clear resin and cured that because, you know, you don't, in the interest of not boring you to tears, you don't want to see that. So I've already done that. Made sure there's no bubbles in it, cured it from both sides. Do excuse my sunburnt arms. That's the reason why I'm not going to be wearing gloves today. I'm going to be very, very careful when it comes to the resin, but I've also burnt the backs of my hands, so I can't, it really hurts to put gloves on right now. I've just got back from Download Festival, which was awesome, extremely muddy, but also I got burnt, but yeah, never mind. So anyway, first thing I'm going to do is paint the trees in. So I'm going to start with this one over here. Now, like I said in my last video, I am not an artist. I'm really not. I'm going to use the paint out of the lid. I probably should have got a bit of paper to have I got one knocking about? One sec, let me just get a bit of paper. Okay, so I'm back. I've just got an old envelope just so I can blot off any excess and see how well these brushes work. That should be much better. Okay, so let's see how well I can cock this up. So initially we just need a bit of horizon. I'm going to do it a little bit thicker, I think, because I don't want too much. Let's lift that up a little bit. Don't want, I still need it to be opaque. And because it's already cured, I can flip the mould around to my heart's content. May need a couple of coats. I probably will give that another coat. But let's get the the initial trees and everything in first, and then see how we go from there. And try not to put too many brush strokes in. These brushes are quite good actually. Okay, oh, putting me a bit of paper everywhere. Let's move that to the side a second. Do I want that a little bit? It's not very straight actually. That's better. Excuse me. Okay, let's try with our trees. So I'm going to put my trunks in first. I'm going to try, if I can, to make them a bit more pointy at the top. I'm worried that these trunks might be a little bit thick, but then there's going to be branches coming off them, so we'll go with it with them like this for now and see what happens. Let's give it a go. Make that one a little bit more pointy. Now I may have to let this dry before I put some of the branches in, but let's give it a go and see how it goes. I want a little bit of gap in between branches because I want some of the colour to show through after. I can have a look at that from the other side. I don't know whether you can see that, but there's definitely more definition. I might just give these one coat to start with and then put the colour on and cure it and see how it comes out, and then I can decide if I want to do more on the next. And actually being a bit more random with it is working better, I think. Being overcautious isn't working as well. I think I could do with a thinner brush as well, but this is the thinnest one in the set, so we'll go with this for now, and I'll buy a thinner brush at some point. Oh dear, that one's a bit dodgy. Let's see if I can do something with that. As it's drying, it's getting a bit more opaque actually. Oh dear, the end of that is messy. Right, okay, so I'm going to do the other one off camera, and then I'll come back when it's time to do the colour. These have now dried. I've put some little white stars on that one. I've actually left some finger marks in there. Let's see if we can get those out a little bit. I don't want to rub my paint off, but so I accidentally pushed this out of the mould a little bit, so we're probably going to get some resin dribbling down the sides. I really hope not, but we'll see. As you can see, my painting skills need a lot of practice, but we're going to add our colours. So I'm going to go with peach red. I think it's cerulean I think I was going to go with. Might add a little bit of turquoise to that, and then just add it in and blend it in a little bit and then cure that. So let's mix some resin. So I'm going to put, I don't want to mix too much because I'm only doing 2 of these. And I also, these are really deep moulds, and I really struggled to get jump rings to fit. So I'm going to try and make them a little bit thinner. So I'm going to do a bit of pink first. Two drops in each. I might have to go back and add some more after, but we'll see. I'm going to use one of my micro brushes to mix. Wow, that's bright. This this UV resin that I'm using, it's Vida Rosa. I like it, but it comes out, it's already quite a thick one. It's not as runny. Wow, that's really bright. It's not as runny as I would like. So we'll just have to see how it goes. While I'm mixing these, just want to give a shout out to all of my subscribers, everyone who's bought me a coffee, everyone who's placed orders. My Etsy store is now up and running. I'll put a link to that in the description. Some of the stuff that I make in the videos ends up on there, some of it doesn't. But yeah, feel free to go and have a look. Right, let's go with the cerulean next. I'm not convinced that pink is going to be the right colour, but we'll give it a go. Yeah, this is really quite gloopy resin. And then I think we'll use turquoise for the last one. Also, a while back I said I'd do a giveaway. I've been trying to decide how to do it. I think what we're going to do is for everyone who has liked and subscribed, I'll put you all in a draw and then draw your name out at random, and then whoever gets drawn out, I'll send you something that I've made. And so go and do that, and then I'll give it a couple of weeks, and then everyone who's liked and subscribed, who liked this particular video and then subscribed, I'll then do a draw, and I'll do the draw on camera as well so you can all see it. Okie dokie, I need a little lolly stick. Hopefully I've made up enough of this. I want to go in with the pink first. I don't like that, the way that pink's come out, but I don't think I've got another one. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Okay. I'm going to put a row of the pink at the bottom of the trees. Because it's so thick, I'm just going to let that spread a little bit, and I'll come across and do this one. Just going to push it around to get it where I want it. I might have made just the right amount of this actually. Let's just turn that around a little bit. This is quite bubbly. I forgot to mention as well that I did spray these 2 cavities with mold release spray before I put the initial layer in. The fact that this is quite gloopy thick resin might be my saving grace with the one that started to lift out of the mould. So let's put a bit more in because I don't, you know, I hate waste. I think I'm going to do some blue next. That could have done with being a little bit darker, I think. I might add another bit of that actually for the next one, just one. Yeah, I'm glad I put another drop of that in. I think I must have only put one in before, maybe. I don't know, I'll have to check when I watch it back, but don't know why I did that. I was thinking that maybe I could, if I ever improve my painting skills, this would work quite well with Stonehenge. Right, I'm going to actually put some more colour in that just to be safe. Yeah, with the silhouette of Stonehenge, but that might be a little bit just a little bit ambitious for my skills. Make sure that I get round the back of the little bit that makes the hole. I think I'm going to have to mix some more of this up for the other one. Yeah, but that's okay because while that's happening, that is spreading. I don't mind if this is streaky, you just need to be careful because of making sure that it cures with the UV light. But sometimes the northern lights are streaky anyway, that's why I'm not particularly worried. Just get round the back of the hole. Okay, now let's get another micro brush. Now this one's a little bit too uniform, I think, so I'm gonna try and swirl it around a little bit. It doesn't swirl that well because it's quite a gloopy, like I say, it's quite a gloopy resin. So just going to move it around a little bit and try not to drag it everywhere. Oh no, is that a hair? Oh, my hairs get everywhere. And then the same with this one. And then I'm going to give them both a cure. So what I'm going to do, I'll cure them off camera, but what I'm going to do is 2.5 minutes both sides. So I will do that off camera. If I can get it to stand up, there we go. These are now cured. I have cured them for 3 minutes on each side. I've done the undersides as well, and then I just gave them a clear coat of the same resin, just clear with no colouring, and again gave them both 3 minutes from each side. I could put a black coat on the back, but I want these to be see-through, transparent. So now that they're done, let's demold them and see what we've got. These are bit bubbly. I did wait for the bubbles to come to the top and then try to flame them, but they weren't having any of it. So I want to see that now. That's much better than the other ones, I think. I do think I need to maybe give the trees a darker coat, like a second coat. And actually the bubbles, I like the bubbles. It looks like little stars. So I'm pleased with that. The only thing I'm not keen on is that pink has come out quite orangey. I think I'll look at my colour selection a bit more next time. But the acrylic paint has definitely worked better. And I do like using a transparent colour instead of mica powder. So yeah, I'm pleased with that. See if I can find something white to put it on so you can see it a bit better. There we go. I'll put it on the back of that coaster mould so you can see. Because I didn't fill the whole mould up though, there is some edge in there that I either need to fill that in with clear or just trim off around the edge. But they're going to be a lot easier, because they're thinner, they're going to be a lot easier to make into necklaces. It's a shame that, I mean, I like the depth of these moulds, but I really need to try and find a way to find some bigger jump rings. Okay, so let's have a look at this one. This is the one that I put stars in, and also the one that started coming out of the mould, so I thought might be a problem. And actually it's not. Not so keen on the stars. I actually prefer the bubbles. So if I can do that so that I only get bubbles in the green bit and not in the rest of it, that would work quite well. Let's pop that on there. Now that one does look a bit more pink. Yeah, maybe it is pink. I might have to try mixing some colours to see how they come out. I obviously had a little bubble at the side there as well, but I do think I'm gonna have a go at making some more of these. But I like the way the trees have come out on that one, and the pink's much better. But yeah, I'm really happy with those. Not sure if I prefer them to this one. Trees definitely, the trees definitely, but I might have a go at doing the trees with the paint, but then maybe using the mica powder, dusting the mica powder like I did last time. I'll keep experimenting, see how we go. So anyway, there you go, guys. I'll leave, oh, knocking everything over. There you go. I nearly got away without having an accident on this one, but then, you know, it's me, isn't it? So there we go. Hopefully you can see those in shot, just about. So yeah, thanks everybody. Thank you for all the support that I'm getting from everyone. Yeah, you're all great. I'm getting some lovely comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like what I'm doing and want to give me a little bit of support so I can carry on. Feel free to buy me a coffee, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.